the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Justin Rudicel.
Well, we got a lot of rain here yesterday, a little bit of sunshine today, and looking back so far in November, we only have 3 days of the month. It's crazy to think we're almost at the end of November, but some 70s to the beginning of the month, several days above average. And then once we got to about the 11th, when we had 4/10 of an inch of snow with a high temperature of 45, that came at midnight. We were in the 30s all day long. Look at the days that are in blue. 17 straight days below our average high temperature, and we had nearly an inch of rain, a cold rain yesterday. So we flipped the weather pattern from October now into November to a much cooler weather pattern with 17 straight days, and we'll break that streak tomorrow. We'll actually be above our average high temperature of 56 here tomorrow, with the temperatures near 60 to the lower 60s. High temperatures today, 49 here officially in Oklahoma City, some low 60s to the south, some upper 40s, and that north wind was a little cool, but it was nice to see that sunshine after 3 straight days of just nothing but cloud cover. 37 degrees, a south wind has returned. Those south winds have returned, and they'll pick up tomorrow. Fairly light here for the overnight under clear skies as those temperatures fall down into the upper 20s to low 30s. So those south winds really won't pick up until we get the daytime heating with that sunshine, and those south winds will pick up over 30 at times tomorrow afternoon. So we're kind of in between weather systems. One's zipping off to the east. Here's our next weather system. We'll warm up ahead of this, but this is going to dislodge a chunk, a smaller chunk of some Arctic air that'll head our way for Wednesday and Thursday. And I say a small chunk because there is some building Arctic air, not only here on this side of the pole, but over by Siberia and across Russia. And we'll have to watch that closely for next month. December could be a little active, could be a little bit colder as it looks here a couple more weeks from now. So just looking ahead of things, there's a little warning that we might continue that cool weather like we've had over the last couple of weeks, and it might be downright cold. We'll get a little taste of that cold weather on Wednesday into Thursday with high temperatures into the 40s with a cold north wind. Ahead of that, south winds, and we'll be in the 60s the next 2 afternoons. We'll start to see south winds return, so a very up and down weather pattern this week. We'll see south winds the next 2 days. After that, 2 days of north winds and then south winds. And then at the end of the 9-day period, a couple weather disturbances. It depends on how everything plays out, but we might see some chances of rain. And if we can get a bigger storm system to tap into some Arctic air, we might see a bigger push of some Arctic air here in about 10 days. Temperatures here tonight, upper 30s or upper 20s to low 30s with a light south wind. South winds crank up tomorrow, gusts 35 to 40 out to the west, gusts to 35 or 30 here across the metro with those high temperatures into the upper 50s to low 60s. Lots of sunshine. A couple high-level clouds coming in late in the afternoon tomorrow with that south breeze. High temperatures near 60 degrees. And then on Tuesday, front comes in later in the afternoon, so temperatures will be falling here across northwest Oklahoma. And look at the future wind chills. We go from the 60s to feeling like the 30s early to mid-evening on Tuesday, and by the time we wake up on Wednesday morning, wind chills will be in the teens and low 20s. So definitely a little bit of colder air behind this cold front, but it looks like it'll be on the dry side. I think maybe some precipitation across Kansas and maybe a couple showers across Missouri, but here across the area on the dry side. But south winds, very warm. Monday and a Tuesday, some areas could flirt with 70, and then we fall down with wind chills in the teens first thing on Wednesday with highs only in the 40s. South winds return 60s, and again, a couple weather disturbances, maybe some showers, maybe a bigger storm system as we head toward